Dricus Du Plessis back in SA, or as I like to think of you now as Dricus Du Plessis. That was probably my favorite name of when you were in the UFC. How was it? How was the whole experience?
Yeah, except like that was the only negative thing I really have to say about it was the fact that they couldn't pronounce my name.
Well, they were always going to mess it up slightly.
Yeah, so I mean, when I got there at first, somebody put an S before the C. Like, yeah, it was Drisc.
Dricus.
So that's Dricus. Everybody's like Dricus Du Plessis. No, they didn't say Du Plessis. Du Plessis. Dricus Du Plessis. And I was like, where? Like, I understand saying an R for the, like, especially the American folk, they don't say the R like we do. So saying Dricus is really hard. So they say Dricus, it's fine. But when they read the name and the surname, it made no sense to them. They're like, no, you can't be French. You're from South Africa. No ways. So it was Du Plessis and Dricus. Somebody wrote it wrong on a piece of paper, and I was like, at first I thought to myself, how do you get my name Dricus? Like, I can understand this, like, to pronounce it is harder for the American people, but Dricus, there's no S. And then I saw on a piece of paper, the first initial information they have about me, somebody wrote wrong, and that just went down a long line. Everybody called me Dricus, and for the first 2 days, and I was like, that's not my name. And then I saw the spelling error, and I was like, oh, that's why.
But didn't you get the same kind of stuff when you were fighting in KSW?
Not at all.
Now you got Eastern Europeans. They're better with names.
Eastern Europeans are just better with the way they say R, because there's no real
Gotcha.
R in America. They don't say Dricus. They never do make that sound with their mouths. So in Eastern Europe, the R sound like they can say Dricus easily.
Okay.
So I mean, that was that was interesting, but I mean, yeah, that was probably the coolest experience ever. I mean, Dana White slaughtered my name the worst of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Because he made a special kind of thing about the fact that you might not know this guy, but you must. And there was a really cool video that went out pre-fight.
That was awesome.
But as soon as he starts saying it, everyone else is going to pick up on what he says. Obviously.
Yeah, I was like, no, don't say it like that, Dana. But they actually had me make a recording, so it was the day before weight cut. Before the weighing days, we had to do the photo shoots or maybe 2 days. It was the photo shoot, the shadow boxing before the fight. The get with your UFC kit and everything. The first shoot for the UFC photo and video, and they made me on a recording say my name and surname with fight name exactly that way I should be saying it, because nobody could get it. So yeah, I mean, that was the only big problem that there ever was my name.